Howdy folks, welcome back to another Armored Warfare replay. I have a replay of myself in the Tier 4 Premium OA-82 Jamela Monster. We got these things last Halloween. Finally getting a replay of this vehicle in with some history and development of it. I am playing PvE Hardcore. This is Operation Cavalry. This was actually a pretty late night match. So let's just kind of kick back, see how it goes, and we will go from there. So we'll give you a look over the OA-82. If you were playing in last October, I think it was like mid-October, they gave us these vehicles. It's not a bad vehicle. It's an interesting vehicle. It's pretty fast moving. But give you a look over here. This is the Monster variant. There actually is a non-premium version of this vehicle in one of the Zhangven Fang. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Tree. Alright. Well, here we go. Let's go. This thing is really fast. It's kind of, think of it as like a little combat Jeep. Let's go over some of the history here. It's a vehicle from actually 1958. The vehicle was designated as Tetria T811. But commonly known under its project designation of OA-82 Jamela. Or sorry, Jarmela. My mistake. It weighed in at 3.1 tons and had a crew of 4. It is powered by an improved Tatria T603 V8 93 horsepower petrol engine. Not really a very powerful engine, but considering how light the vehicle was, it'd give it a power to weight ratio of 30 horsepower per ton. Not actually bad. It is armored with 12 millimeters of steel plate on the front, 6 millimeters on the sides. It is armed with 2 VC-58 82mm recoilless guns mounted on a small rotating turret. Both guns could fire heat or high explosive. While a prototype, the OA-82 was constructed and considered as a success. It never reached mass production, however. The OA-82 was canceled on February 4th, 1959. Not quite sure why it was canceled. Most likely may have had to do with the armor, or maybe there was a cheaper option for the vehicle. And realistically, this is about as close as you can get to a Jeep with a recoilless rifle as you can go. It's not really much more armored than a Toyota Prius. So you're never going to rely on the armor. Instead, what you're going to rely on is the amazing view range it has for its tier and really good camo rating. As a special ability, it has designated target. You'll see me use that actually quite a bit here this game. Right now I'm kind of creeping around on this hill up here, trying to get some spotting in. There is some downfalls of the vehicle, and there are some plus sides of the vehicle. Like I said, speed, maneuverability. It does have a, the guns are actually pretty fast firing. Put 2 rounds in there. The accuracy is not bad, and actually, honestly, to me, the velocity of the heat rounds actually is not bad. It does have quite a bit smoke launchers for its tier, and you can always give them 2 barrels of pain when you need to. However, I would only do that close. Its aim time really isn't bad either for having 2 recoilless rifles. And you can either load 1 rifle if you've only fired 1 shot, or you can fire both rifles at once, like I just did there. So it makes for an interesting sniper. But its primary role is definitely a scout, considering its small size, excellent view range, and excellent speed. Its armor, however, is extremely thin. Pretty much anything will penetrate this, including high explosive. And obviously, because it's a light vehicle, high explosive munitions deals additional damage. Even with the well-sloped armor plating that it has, as you can see, it's sloped everywhere. It is still not really effective against any vehicles. I can't even recall of ever getting a time of ever having a lucky bounce. So we got the designated target there on the T-80B while I work down on the Sheridan. This thing is very good for killing lightweight vehicles and main battle tanks that you so happen to have flanked. Trying to get shots here on the T-80B now, and there we go. We got 2 on the T-80B. It's kind of a neat looking little vehicle, and I actually threw some logos on this. I got one of the pumpkin logos on it, which was also from the last October Halloween event. And then on the other side, there is a No Zombies Allowed logo on the side.
Protect the plane.
Trying to get some additional shots in here. And I'm just continuously trying to get long range spotting. No need to push the camo when I can spot enemies from across the map.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Now I will admit I do have optics on this. Get designated target in on there. Fire 2 shots and drive away. Make sure none of those lightweight vehicles spot me that actually do have view range. There we go. Took out the VFM Mark V. And here we go. We got a Bagel Panzer. Put a round into him. Second round into him. And continue maneuvering around. Continuously trying to get spots. And I am out of ammo. There we go. I use my kit for ammo. Get a shot in on the side of that Tyran. Hit with one and actually hit explosive reactive with the other. There we go. And only got one shot off there, but we're going to shoot the T-72A and get a penetrating hit.
Penetrated. Ammo up. Identify. Hostile PC.
I think I'm trying to get designated target again here. Yep, there we go.
Identify target.
Fire a shot and destroyed him. And there we go, another vehicle down. Gonna reload the guns, get focused in here on the Bagel Panzer. There's one hit, and I missed. Well, sort of missed. I got the track. Enough to immobilize him. One shot in the Warrior, one shot in the Expeditionary Tank, but I ended up missing that shot and not penetrating. Here we go, Bagel Panzer again. Fired both barrels, only shot with one. That is a problem when you double click the mouse and fire both barrels at once. That was actually kind of a finger twitch is what happened there.
Identify.
Okay, there we go. Got a designated target on the Swain fire.
Target destroyed. No effect. Ammo up.
Gonna fire a blind shot, fire a second blind shot.
Identify. Hostile PC.
Got the BMP spotted, and he's down. Expeditionary Tank. Okay, now I'm going to try to run for it. A little slow backing up the hill, so I drive forward. Guns are reloaded. And I got one in the rear of the Abrams. Reloading here. Gonna put another shot in the Abrams here. Got a designated target put on it.
Target down.
Killed the Expeditionary Tank, threw one in the Abrams, and just keeping it spotted. Now, fortunately, it's deciding for some reason not to even traverse its turret to shoot me, even though it is spotting me and I am taking advantage of that. And there's the kill shot on the Abrams. Up to 11 kills so far. Guns are reloaded. Going to close in here for the last secondary objective quick. And there's the SAM site. Took shots from across the way there, in the direction I was facing. And I'm going to help my team try and clear out this area quick, I think. No. Going to cross the river, try and see what is across the river. It's definitely a solo vehicle. The vehicle is not amphibious, by the way, so yeah, it only takes 10 seconds to drown. Kind of sitting here hoping the weasel's paying attention. Designated target, got one shot off, second shot off, but I just took a shot myself. Can't afford too many of those. I don't have a kit to repair. Put in a third shot, waiting for the weasel to kind of hit this guy. And there we go, 2 more shots. He still hasn't fired back. There we go, there's a shot from the weasel, I believe. Fired 2 blind shots there. About to reload. There's 2 more blind shots. Now I'm going to go for the spot here. And no penetration, and a penetration. And whoever just shot from across the way was no penetration on the chieftain. Alright, I'm going to pull forward.
Identify.
Going to try to juke him here. And I'm actually out of ammo. So right now all I'm doing is sitting here spotting them. I do tell my team that I am out of ammo at some point here very shortly. But I am not spotted as long as I'm not firing. He just can't see me. There we go. T-72 got the kill there. And it was at this point I realized that the weasel toe is actually disconnected.
We're submerged. Move.
Going to run across the map here. And I'm actually just going to help, since I am out of ammo and the T-72 is actually hurting pretty bad, I'm actually just going to run up in the cap and help cap this out and get this match over with. Just a few more seconds.
Intel's been downloaded. Thanks,
And there is the win. So let me pull up my stats here and I'll show you the results. So I would do over 18,500 damage. I would spot 15 enemy vehicles, destroy 11, and grab myself a blue star. I did really good in this vehicle. I typically do fairly well in this vehicle, surprisingly, for what it is. And this is one of the very few low-tier armored fighting vehicles I actually enjoy playing. And I would be top spotting overall with almost 12,000 spotting damage. And then obviously my actual damage being over 18,500. So I racked up a fistful of experience points. And I'd be the top overall. And it's just a dominating top overall considering I was a tier 4 in a tier 5 match. But anyway, folks, that is the tier 4 OA-82 Jarmella. I do find it as a fun vehicle to play. It's definitely not a vehicle for everyone, but I would say at least take the time, check out the tech tree version. I imagine this is even a pretty good vehicle in the realm of PvP, considering its great camo and extremely long view range. Plus, it's got a lot of speed. So if you got to run away because you're about to get rushed, you can do so. Anyway, folks, thank you for sitting here watching my replay. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you for the next Armored Warfare replay.